Hello and welcome to Bird Barrier. Today we're going to cover 5 things that you should know about sound deterrents. Sound deterrents in bird control are common. There are a lot of different devices out there. All of them generally work by emitting a sound that creates fear in the bird, usually the sound of a predatory bird like a falcon. That's the type of bird that these birds stay away from. Like pigeons will not want to be anywhere near the predatory birds. So number one, the first thing you need to know about these devices is they are not a standalone device. In other words, what you need to do is use this as part of an overall strategy, okay? Number two, you have to first solve nesting. And this is why we use this in tandem. So devices like I have right here, shock track, optical gel, these are devices that will solve nesting. And what you want to do is use a sound deterrent in conjunction with this, and you'll get much better results because number 3, birds will acclimate to the sound. Okay, if we put this in by itself, eventually the birds have to reclaim their nesting areas and they have to figure out a way to stay in that resident area that they've chosen. And once over time, they figure out that this is not a real serious threat, then they acclimate and they just filter out the noise of that, okay? Number 4, it is a good short-term solution, especially in conjunction with other solutions that you're going to put in place to solve nesting. One of my favorite uses is when we do a stealth net where we've netted off a facility to get rid of all the resident birds, and while they're in the process of trying to reclaim and figure out what they're going to do, we introduce predatory sounds, and that pushes them the rest of the way off the property. Number 5, these are very easy to use. Obviously, you just simply mount this. Usually all of these come in weatherproof shell, and then the cases mount right to the wall, and you just need a basic power source and you're up and running within a matter of minutes. So there you go. 5 things that you should know about sound deterrents.